bunch of meat. What a bunch of meat. What you say, James? Oh, here we go. Oh. Hey, what's up, y'all? We are back with Real Talk with Reese, and I'm so excited. I've been missing y'all. I miss y'all so much when I'm not here. But y'all, 2025 gonna be a consistent vibe. Oh, I don't like that. That sounds good. 2025 gonna be a consistent vibe. Yeah, see, I got to write that down. Tag me, please. So listen. Today, I know y'all, I've been talking about it. We got some super dope. Yes. Oh man, I love when I have a really, really good guest that I really mean that when I say it. And so, and I have my sister, my friend, boss. Like for real, this person, we're gonna get into it in a little while, but she for real, one of the original boss chicks of Cleveland. And I don't know if so many people understand her longevity and the foundation she has set for women in the industry in Cleveland, Ohio, and beyond. And we're going to get into that. Like, this is some major energy in here. And then we have Bandana, Bikerboyy coming through. But, you know, I always start off with my Reese's love notes. And we get ready to start off with a little love note I got for y'all. First of all, shout out to my baby. Rest in peace, Jalen. Love you. Do that as long as I need to. It's part of my healing. And a shout out to my daughter, because if my lips look good. Let's look. They look good. Yeah. Okay. Dripping Beauty. Okay. Maya Nicole. Her lip gloss. And then we have the coasters, because y'all know I'm all about entrepreneurship. Hey. We got the coasters that you have your drink sitting on, and it is Love on Purpose. And we got Bonnie Bond. We'll talk to her later. Nice. In the building. And so, you know, I'm about love. You catch me, you want to get in my good graces, and you want me to promote or do anything for you, show me some love, and I'll show it back. This is love. She's smart, and I'm going to tell y'all how smart this is, right? And I pay attention to people and the things that they do, because my message is about love. Y'all know my brand is Love Yourself. You know, my candles are about love. But I've been, no matter how many certifications you have, no matter how many degrees, anything that you do, you study, you have to continue to learn and learn and learn. Yes. And so I am a person that never says I know everything. I've learned everything. So I continue to search for more knowledge. And through my grief and healing process that I'm going, y'all continue to pray for me, Lord, please. I started doing some more digging to like help my energy. Because you know, energy, I'm teaching y'all that. I've been teaching y'all for a minute. Energy is everything. Energy is how you survive. Yeah. Energy is how you thrive. Energy is, none of y'all can even be here. That's how you turn your lights on, your car starts, how you move. Everything is friction and energy. And so my energy is definitely at a very low. However, I use everything I have to pull myself through, and I've been pulling myself in. So I started doing going back into some of my old books, and I was been listening to Power. And Power is written by the author that wrote The Secret. Mm-hmm. So phenomenal. I'll tell you guys, that's what I'm giving my team for Christmas. So I just told them that Christmas gift. But the Power, and I've been listening to it on audio every day as I go to sleep, because you are responsible for your energy. You are responsible for your life and your journey. Yeah. And I got to pull myself up. And when I'm learning, and I'm like, okay, Jesus, okay, God, I see what you're trying to do. Like, he always want to give me a testimony. And I'll be like, listen, I didn't want this testimony, but I got it. So I don't got nothing to do but make it count, right? Yeah. Lord knows I didn't want it. However, I started finding myself going down, all down. I was being mean, y'all. I'm not a mean person. But I have no tolerance for anything. Like, you irritate me, you gonna know it real quick, and then I'm probably not even gonna talk to you, because I can't handle that. But that's also a defense mechanism that you do need for grief and healing, that anybody needs to know, that is that you have to protect yourself. So, but I don't want to be that person. Yeah. I knew enough about me, although what I'm going through, I don't want to be that person. So I started doing some research and listening to Power, and it reminded me of the foundation that I'm built on is love. And here is a little advice, because it's the holidays and so many people are going through a lot. There's a lot of people that the holidays bring up all the memories of their loved ones. I know you've had some, things, your brother and some different people, and I think a lot of us have, but remember love. Love is the foundation for how you do anything in life. It's real. It's not cliche, it's real. And the example is, how did you get here in this world? It was love. Somebody had to get together to get in that bed, cause to get up in each other and create you, right? I'm not trying to be funny, but it's love, right? Everything starts with love, love. And then people be like, well, you could have had a one night stand. You could have, no, you had to have some kind of connection, chemistry, or you wouldn't exist. And I'm not saying that this is really, and professors teach this. So don't, I know y'all like, I real talk Reese and I'm a vibe, I say whatever, but it's real. I'm trying to get to you to understand that the foundation of everything that happens in this life starts with love. Yeah. If you feel good, right, that means you usually have a whole lot of love. You got a lot of love. If you're feeling good, you got a lot of love. If you're not feeling good, there's a lack of love. And that love is how you function, right? So we got to get back to the foundation because how you feel matters, right? So here's a tip before we get into everything. This is my big tip that I want everybody to do, and I'm going to focus on this in 2025. The 369 method, which is writing down your affirmations, what you want. Don't make a big long list. I made that mistake years ago. I wrote down like 10 things, and then you got to write that 10 things 3 times, then 6 times, then 9 times. Yeah. So what you do is the first thing in the morning, you write it out. I just picked 3 right now, and then I write it out, and then I write it 3 times, and then I write it 6 times in the afternoon, and then before I go to bed, I write it 9 times. It's the 369. So it consciously puts it into your soul. So I'm gonna have everybody focusing on the 369 method and write it out. Wake up in the morning, because how you start your day is how you end your day, and write it out. I don't care how bad you feel, write it out. Because as you're writing, like, so one of my affirmations is, because I have literally in 4 months of my son passing, gained like 40 pounds. I might be exaggerating, but it's real close to it, right? Good 30. Like, because all I did was lay in bed, drink, cry, and eat. And I wasn't eating meat, but I've been eating lamb chops. I've been eating ribs. I don't even eat ribs. Like, please be doing something too. I don't even eat ribs. Like, I started doing all kind of stuff. I got a lot of weight. So one of my affirmations is, I said, I love my amazing body. It looks so good. I'm so excited about all this weight I lost. And that's just one. I have 2 others. But I'll give you an example of, so I write that down, and literally, if y'all seen, I've been in the gym. I promise y'all, I've already lost a little weight that fast. But I know it's mental, because it's mental. Yeah. It's all mental. It's what everything you program your body to. So I've been writing that down. So anybody who want to lose some weight with me mentally, tap in with your 369, put that in one of your goals. And then the other thing I want you to do is imagine every single day for 7 minutes. Take 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Can y'all give me 7 minutes of y'all day? 7 minutes. Imagine what you want in your life and visualize yourself. If you want to be on stage like Nazzie, what was one of your big goals? Yeah. You do so much.
I got one though. I want to okay. Well, the most important one is the food truck.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
So imagine, Nazzie, I would like you to imagine yourself, see that food truck. I mean, you got to visualize this. See that food truck, see yourself out like, hey, good morning. What's up, y'all? Hold on. We got 10 orders behind me. I'll be with y'all in about 5 minutes. If y'all mind, I'm a little backed up, but I got your food is coming good and hot. See yourself looking cute, because you're going to be cute on the food truck. I know you are. See your workers working for you, and see total success for 7 minutes every day. And see it. Like, lay there, close your eyes, and when you're doing this, smile. Smiling creates good energy. So while you're there, you just be in your energy for 7 minutes a day and do it every single day. And don't stop. If you don't get your food truck for 2 years, which I know would be way sooner than that, because I got money planned for you. If you don't, then do it for 2 years, 7 minutes for 2 years. But I promise you, it goes much faster when you visualize. It's not going to take 7 years. 2 years. But 7 minutes a day, and that goal is going to come true. And I'm guaranteeing this. I'm putting my life on it, because I know for a fact. Okay. So I just gave y'all a little love note from Reese, and we're gonna tap into our show today. And first of all, Nazzie, Nay. She got so many names. You know, I have like so many names. Look yourself, Tanya, Real Talk with Reese. You have a bunch of names too. We got Independent Boss Chicks.
Yes.
Nazzie, Nay. You got your
Nay.
Nay.
Nazzie.
Right. So that is Nazzie or Nazzie?
It's Nazzie.
It's Nazzie. And
I just don't
she
respect
let
nobody
me
anymore.
call her that, and I know her name is Nazzie, but I like Nazzie.
You know what? Let me tell you why. Because when I first got in the industry, everybody just called me Nazzie anyways.
You let me do it for so long before you corrected me that I can't get it out of my head.
And I used to like be, when I first started, I was kind of aggressive. And I was like, it's Nazzie, all that extra, but not now, no. I just like, you know, we took the time to acknowledge my name. You love me, so.
Yes. So,
you know,
so your real name is
the name.
also is the name. It's not Nazzie.
No.
So where did Nazzie come from?
So Nazzie came from, it's a childhood name.
Okay.
Like, and that's what my aunts called me, my grandmother, everybody called me Nazzie. That was just my name.
Okay.
But it's the name.
The name.
Yeah. And some people you'll hear they call me Donnie, which is like they call me that, that's like they really know me for real. And that's my grandma called me too. So I got all kinds of
Oh, what your grandmother calls you counts. That's all that matters.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
your grandma calls you.
yeah, but the name is my actual name.
Okay, okay. So tell me how you got started in the industry. Like your real passion is entertainment. Is that
Yes,
correct?
always, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been singing since I was maybe 2 years old. So, and I went to the Cleveland Institute of Music. So I went there from like 2 until I was like, maybe 15. So when I got 15, I didn't want to do my grandma wanted me to do. I wanted to do what I wanted to do. And she's the pastor of the church. She's like, okay, you're probably go child, you'll come back. You know. So I'm like, I guess I come back, you know. And music has always been healing for me and everything. So I told him the third one. So when so I stopped singing for a long time, a really long time, like about honestly for like 5-6 years, because I was trying to do not trying, but I was actually a hairdresser. I had a hair salon at one point. I was like 24, and I was raising my kids, you know.
Boss.
And that's just what I wanted to do, you know. But then, you know how it's your calling to keep coming at you. So keep coming, no matter what you do, you're gonna hear about it, you're gonna hear it. So I went through a really hard time. I had went through a domestic violence situation. And the situation pretty much, like, of course I had to come back, that prodigal child, like my grandma said. I had to come back to where everything started, you know. And I had to heal. I had to heal actually from the inside out. Like when you were saying how you became mean for a minute, I had became very angry. I was angry at everybody else around me because when you raised in a home where there's like married people around you, a lot of married folks, you feel like, okay, I'm supposed to be married by the time I'm 20. I'm supposed to have my child out of the way a lot, all those type of things. So that was the foundation I was raised under. So when things went a little different for me in my 20s, you know, I got a little bitter.
Yeah.
And then I decided at 30 to move back to Cleveland. I had moved away for a while. And I had moved back to Cleveland at 30. And I was like, you know what? Ain't nobody taking nothing else from me. God gave me this voice. God gave me all of this. And I'm going to, you know, do what I'm supposed to do, you know. So at 30, I came here. I went to Black Kush Records just to record a song. And they're like, well, you want to sign with us? I'm like, no, I don't want to sign nothing. You know, and they're like, well, how about this? You ain't got to sign nothing, but you could be Black Kush Records. So that's how I started. So I recorded like 6-7 songs. I did an EP or whichever. And then I was there at the studio one day, right? And mind you, my whole team was guys. I was the only female.
I love that.
It was all guys. I was the only girl, female. And they had to leave to go to another event that day. I wasn't even doing events yet. And they was like, we got a paid interview. They need you to just do it. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I mean, I watched a couple of talk shows, you know. Oprah, you know, was my mentor, you know, but I've never actually done anything, you know, entertainment wise. Like that was the beginning. So that was about 14 years ago. So I did an interview for him. They was like, "Hey, the show was good." The person I did the interview, my first person I interviewed for real, honestly, was Hayward.
Wow.
Okay. He was the first person. He was really young then. Like he was like, "You ate me alive in the interview, and I paid for this interview. How dare you?" I was like, "What?" I just said what I thought you supposed to say. Right. You know.
You was being yourself.
Yes. But it turned out to be a great interview. You know. So after that, they was like, "Well, now you might as well get your own show." And then that was it. Like once they was like, "Get your own show," I'm like, "Well, how? Who do I know who I'm going to interview?" They, you know, they started sending me people. We're like, these ain't the type of people I want to interview. They had me with some thugs. It was serious. I'm like, this ain't what I want. So at the time back then, Mookie Montonio used to have like a showcase every Thursday. And I started going to that showcase. So I started meeting artists and then mingling with folks, you know. And then, you know, once you mingle with people, you know, you move around, then you start learning names, become a familiar face. So then I didn't realize how serious it had gotten for me because like 7 months in, they was like, okay, you guys are your show nominated for best radio show of the year. That was with the Ohio Hip Hop Awards.
Okay.
And I'm like, aren't we? They looking at us like that, okay? So they was like, hey,
baby.
yeah. So Johnny O hit me up personally. He was like, hey, what you
Johnny O,
doing?
shout out Johnny O.
Yeah, shout out to Johnny O. He always show love to everybody.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, you want to do the red carpet? And I was so nervous. I'm like, I don't know if I'm ready. But my team, like, everybody's here. You have cameramen. All of us were there.
You went from I'm walking in and making a song. Oh, y'all need me to do an interview to have your own show to be getting an award and then doing a red carpet. I love
all within 6 months.
I love this.
And my kids, I was like, okay, they were still like almost teenagers. So I'm like, well, how do I inquire my kids? Because I don't want them thinking like I'm leaving home and they're just like, mommy's just gone. You know, I don't believe in that. We got to raise our babies. Their kids turn out to be what you put into them. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm like, well, I'm gonna bring them stuff. So they come to the radio show. They was tired. They had snacks. They were to the side. They saw what I was doing. You know, even when I did the award shows and all that, they came. They watched everything. You know. So when when we won our first award, it was like, oh my God, this is really happening. You know what I mean? So yeah. So after that, it just started building from there. I noticed though, after a year, I started the Independent Boss Chicks only because I noticed how the women in the industry were kind of like at that time. Were kind of like being used more so for video vixens, you know, that type of thing. If you were a person who like, you know, a model, things like that. A lot of the girls in the game back then, like even if they did do radio, it was like the guys were the forefront of the shows. No, not with Black Fish, I wasn't. Like I would come in there like, oh no, I want this set of this, but they're like, oh my God, here she come again. Yes, every time I come in, it's gonna be right, you know. And it wasn't like I was being a diva. It was just showing them that the women do deserve the respect. Even when we had females that would come, and I was like, oh, she part of the team? And they'd be like, and I'm oh, I want y'all to mess with them. It was a lot of that going on, you know? So, you know, as I jumped in and I was actually like becoming more influential to other women, I'm like, you know what? We got a lot of female entrepreneurs out here, you know, and a lot of them don't support each other. It was so much drama. I remember having, I'm not gonna say who, but I remember having an interview with some girls. It was 3 of them. They all were coming. And they thought that I was being funny by booking them. I had no idea they had beef and drama years before that. Like, I'm not into it. So I had to like really like call each one individually, like, well, who's showing up? And who coming?
Right.
So the one girl said she was coming. I said, okay. And then we looked like we had all these guys. Social security, somebody walking to the car. You know, make sure it's cool. But I had learned in.
That was a lot.
But it taught me a lot about the industry, where I had to know who's who, who's doing what, and I had to be a little nosy. I mean, you know, build media, you gotta be a little nosy. You gotta know what you got going on.
You have to.
Yeah.
You gotta do your research. You have somebody on your show that could just tank your image.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
had a situation yesterday. Don't let that. No, somebody called me and tried to associate me with somebody that I used to do a lot of stuff with. And I'm like, y'all gotta get used to this hair. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not gonna say nothing, but yeah, I was like, yeah. So you really have to, you know, stand out. So what I love is is that what inspired you to name your production company Independent Boss Chicks? Because you saw the need to let women understand that they could be the boss and not just have to be. Because I mean, just let's be honest. Most of the time, they end up. A lot of women think they gotta sleep with the people they move up, or they get caught up because they are hyping them up, making them think they are so in love. Listen, y'all, they do not love y'all.
No.
Okay, they do not love you. They just trying to get you in there. They can tell you those are the representatives I was trying to tell, because you know, I can kind of have that energy sometimes, right? We all got that, right? But my thing is, honestly, you have to really pay attention, which is one of the reasons why I'm so adamant about helping women, and I help men as well. I'm not just about women, but that's my focus.
Yeah.
Is making sure that once you love yourself, then you don't really have to worry about getting mistreated, because you're not gonna take it.
It's gonna bounce off of you naturally anyway.
Yeah, you're not gonna take. You know what you deserve. You know what you respect. That's why it's so important to lead with love and understand who you are and go through things. So we all have to go through. You had to go through your domestic violence.
Yeah.
You had to go through that, and also that was just you being aligned because I feel it. Like the energy is so major with you to help other people. Because how are you going to help these younger women or any women, older women, young, whoever come into your energy or come to be a part of your organization if you didn't have those examples?
True.
Yeah.
I've always been the big sister. I have 8 sisters, and I'm the eldest of everybody. And it's gaps between us. Like,
It's gotta be.
it's not.
8 sisters. The big, it's not okay.
Not for me.
You know why? Because you got that boss energy. Don't nobody play with you.
Yeah, my sister don't, but yeah, they grown. They kids don't play with me either. But it's just because, and I always just been bossy. I've been told that my whole life. But like, but you know, back in the day, being bossy was a bad thing. You know, it was like, oh, she is just too grown. She too bossy. No, I was just very mature as a kid. I was 5 years old watching people kids. That's why when kids be doing things, I'm like, oh yeah, I know they know what they doing.
I need my cousins to hear this.
Yeah.
They always call me bossy. I was like, I'm not a bossy, I'm a leader.
Yeah.
And now I know that. Now I know that. Honestly, that used to bother me. I'm sure it bothered you. Like, because they try to put like a negative spin you growing up.
Yeah.
You're bossy. No, I just know I knew how to organize as a kid, like a little girl. And that's when you know. That's just so.
And it comes from your foundation. Like, my grandmother was a pastor, so I was like always with her. You know what I mean? So everything she did, I was right next to her. Like, she did charity events. To this day, I'm still doing those things. She had us marching with Black on Black Pride, which I still am part of the organization. I did that like 5 and 6, and I was singing at like events. You know, like so one thing about me, I can feel everybody around me. I can feel people. So I'm very spiritual. So I would go to these, like I would see stuff on the news. I was a little kid. I'm like, Mama, we got to go talk to them. We got to pray for them. And we would just show up to those events. And then they taught me that singing heals. And it does. But see,
The vibration.
yes, but as a kid, in the church home, I was taught that it heals in a different type of way than how I kind of do things now.
Yeah.
When I hear certain people make songs, things like that, I heal from hearing those people making those songs. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a lot that goes into it. It's a lot that goes into it, but singing does heal. And
Music is the foundation. And if you go all the way back to our ancestors and our history, how they survived with everything they went through was through the vibrations of music.
Yes.
It was literally, and how they gave messages to each other. So a lot of that music was a message to tell you something. You know what I'm saying? We come around the mountain, go around the mountain, take a left, and come down.
Yeah.
Like it was a song. A lot of people don't know that a lot of the songs and all of that was healing. So yeah, music is super powerful.
Yes.
And especially in our community, that's a lot of people, a lot of the younger people are going to listen to music before they listen to their mother, their father.
True.
And so messages are really, really important. So yeah. Girl, you deep. But see, we need this. This is what the people in the community need. They needed you. So what made you go from, now, first of all, before we even go any further, we gotta clap it up for you and the Legend Awards. Like the Legend Awards was so amazing, so dope. And so many different award shows going on, and all of them, clap it up for all of them. But it's a lot of work. Yes, clap it up for all of them. but putting that together, recognizing people, it really helps people in their career. I heard people that got the awards, like I was sitting next to a lady that was just so, like it inspired her. She was like, I was about to give up, but now I feel like I can keep going.
Yeah.
You know, and that, I don't know if you know what it did for me that night, but winning Radio Host of the Year, I thought I'll plug that.
Yeah, put that out there.
I thought I'd plug that a little bit.
Yes.
What's up, y'all? Come up here and join us. Join the family. We got Bandana, Bikerboyy just walked in, but y'all come on up here. Hey, King, his manager. Hey, manager. Yeah, come on up. Yes. It's a lot of work to go into that. Okay, that's fine. Hey, look, I'm a manager. I know sometimes we like to sit in the back, but you probably gonna have a couple things to say. So I'm gonna ask you questions. So But putting the work into that's a lot of work. And what made you say, I want to, because the Legend Awards was one of the original awards here in Cleveland,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the foundation. Like, so what made you want to bring that back?
Well, the thing is, the owner of the Legend Awards is Saya.
Okay.
So I've been trying to make
Shout out
it
to
clear.
Saya.
I move around a little bit more in certain ways. Some people are like, oh, that's your show. No, it's not. I'm just on the board. That's pretty much what it is. I'm on the board. Now, Saya, he had the Legend Awards for years and years, and then when COVID came, he stopped the show for a while, and then he was like, well, we have been speaking about it for a few years, you know, like, he should bring it back. And I was like, you know what? Do it. Bring it back. I'm like, you know what? There's a lot of people that, you know, have not been acknowledged that's working hard. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people who put that work in that people, you know, don't even know really just making it happen. The foundation of the Cleveland scene. You know, I mean,
That real,
for real, the real work, the
Yeah,
real
yeah,
work.
yeah.
So, and I don't look at anybody different. If you're doing showcases, whatever you're doing, I'm with you. It's a thing here in the city where it's like you up here if you on radio, but you down here if you're doing a showcase. What you mean? It's like for me, I can't get with that. I don't like that type of stuff.
Right.
I'm all about unity. I'm all about bringing people together. You would never see me taking people apart. You would never see me tearing anybody apart. It's been a lot of things, a lot of shots been coming my way. I'm whole female, you feel me? But it's a lot of shots.
I got her back, so y'all gotta quit playing.
I just been ignoring them. I'm letting them bounce off me. I'm like, whatever, because the people make themselves like fools.
Yeah, but you know what? All that does is bring attention to you. You can take that attention, and then once it hits you, and your positivity and that real boss mentality comes out. So you know what they say, it's really real. If nobody talked about you, then you probably ain't doing too much.
Right.
You do another showcase.
But with me, it's like what you see is what you get from me.
Yeah.
Like I'm a love on everybody. I'm a natural nurturer. So when you nurture people and you know how to be a natural nurturer, it's in me anyways. I'm gonna love you regardless. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, and one thing I think that a lot of people forget that once you get big, even the biggest comedians, the biggest entertainers still get, like, Martin Lawrence don't have to go get on stage and go into the smaller clubs that he goes to. But I know personally that he does that. Even Kevin Hart just did it in Atlanta, where did really small, intimate places just to hone their talent, to go in there and so they can learn, so they can go in there and they can keep using their material. And they want to connect. Sometimes they want to connect with you intimately.
yeah.
That big thing is great, but entertainer, and I know you, myself, and a lot of people in the audience, you want to be able to connect and see. You can tell, feel the energy if it's real. And so there's nothing wrong with keep working, put yourself out there. Do not get caught up in the hype, because for one, your time is your time, and what's gonna come for you is gonna come for you. So you know, big things going. Like my artist Milan.
So I swear to God. Oh my God.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what I'm so glad you brought that point up, because it's so important not to get caught up with where we are now.
Yeah.
And the vibration now is just, you know, if you go viral and then that's it. Well, if you pay attention to some of those one-hitter quitters or the viral people, congratulations to anybody that does any good, great thing, right? But then they don't have any substance behind it.
Yeah.
Because you got to build a layer and a layer and a layer, and that foundation is what's going to keep you here forever. So that's the key and one of my tips.
Yeah.
So let's just say, hey, we're going to come back and talk to you for a little bit, because I need to get some of the toss up. Okay.
I'm still doing orders. I'm still
doing orders.
Tuesdays.
What is the toss up? Tell me.
My restaurant.
Oh, you could just tell me. You could just tell, because I ain't know. The king just put me on though, so I want some toss up. Okay?
You want somebody?
Toss up. I don't know where it is. I'm just finding out.
Man, I'm telling you, it was helping me, because at one point I didn't eat meat for like I was like,
it was like, was it 30, 90 days?
I was gonna do 90 days, and then I went all the way to 110, and then
Wow.
I would have kept going if Jalen didn't pass away, my son. And then when that happened, thank you. When that happened, it kind of threw me off. But I'm coming back in 2025 with that, because what it did is it helped me mentally. I was doing it for mental, so I wanted to get tough, which is another point. Pay attention to your intuition.
Oh, yeah.
I was being prepared to have to deal with.
Yes, right.
I would have never been strong enough to deal with losing my son I'm still barely strong enough, but I wouldn't have been if I had not been working on my mental. And look how that God aligned me. At that time, I was super disciplined. I was like, I mean, because I used to like them salmon rolls.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Man,
Yeah,
salmon rolls. Oh, man.
That sounds good.
And I was coming there like, I need something with no meat, Nazzie, but make it good. Man, she made me the best spinach wraps and salad. It was so crazy. But that's just that's just one of your many talents. So we're gonna come back to this. So what's up?
My bad.
What's
I
up?
ain't, maybe I'm sorry. I didn't know you did all that. Cooking that. I could have eaten, man. You got a little weight on. I could have. You feel me? Spinach roll. That sounds good. So I ain't even trying to slow down on the, the processed stuff and all that. You feel me? Yeah. Cause I love chicken and macaroni, Stouffer's macaroni and Tyson chicken.
We don't want you to eat no more
Stouffer's.
I don't know, man.
Good girl.
Walmart. I mean, don't get.
It's a situation. Or you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, my girl come in, but when we need a quick meal, though, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, so shout out to her.
How old are you?
I'm 35.
Okay. Here, take this mic. I want you to introduce yourself
We never would have known.
and tell us. Introduce
Oh, this the camera right here? Oh, I ain't even.
And it's on TV over here.
Okay. Oh, we on TV?
But
Okay, hey, mom. What's up, y'all? This is Bandana Bikerboyy, man. I'm super proud and honored to be here with these beautiful ladies, man. And we about to talk about a few things, touch on a few topics. I've been going, getting into touch on a few topics. Nazzie been good. Is it Nazzie or Nazzie? I call you Nazzie.
We just talked about that. That's so funny. It's
Nazzie.
like I call her Nazzie too.
It ain't crazy, Nazzie. It can't be. You let them know. But nah, shout out to Cleveland, man. Let's do it.
Yeah. So listen, how long have you been in the industry? And what made you get started?
I've been in the industry for a little while now. I had a group back. I want to say 2006, 7, called Young Millionaires, and it's a long. So I had a long journey, man.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't even know that I'm that same kid that was, doing the Glenville festivals and all of the, the Wood Hill festivals and all of that stuff. I just broke away from the group, which was my brothers. But I've been doing it for a nice minute. But what made me get into it, I don't want to be too long with it, but anytime anybody asks me why I started rapping, I tell the same story. So real quick story. I had a crazy upbringing. My dad used to beat on my mom and stuff like that, like constantly. So long story short, she finally left him, but I was already messed up by then. I was 10 years old when I started going to school. I wouldn't talk at all. I got straight A's and B's, but I wouldn't talk. You feel me? My teacher was telling my mom like it's something wrong or whatever. So long story short, my mom ended up getting me in counseling, but she tricked me to get me in counseling. I was so mad because she told me we was going to Burger King, which I love to eat, and we ended up pulling up in the counseling. So I was so mad at her. I went talk to her the whole session. So the first session, the lady trying to get me to talk, and I was so mad. I was sitting there pouting like this. My lips walked out. So that first session was a dud. The second session, I said a few words. And then the third session, she told me, okay, since you don't want to talk, write it down. Mm-hmm. And then I grabbed the paper, whatever, and then I went home. I wouldn't write for like the first 2 days, but then the third day, I started writing, whatever. And I kept writing. Then all of a sudden it started rhyming. Mm-hmm. And I'm like,
I love this story.
And then I gave it to her, and she told my mom, like, he got, he might be something. And then next thing you know, I just kept writing. And I found something I love, and that got me to talking. I really didn't talk, but I expressed myself through music. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't say nothing to you, but when I rap, you'll hear everything I'm thinking. And that's what opened me up. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's how I started.
That's a great story. That's so much that story has so many components.
Yeah.
Like that's a great foundation.
And it's just a short version.
Yeah. And your beard is amazing, by the way.
That's my fresh over there. I don't want to bring it on camera. I don't want to look like a light skin. I'm just playing. He take shots all day, man.
When I saw it earlier, I was like, where did you get this beard from? I've been knowing you so long. Yeah. Like, beard office.
I just never grew it out.
Stouffer's and a Tyson.
Maybe, man. Maybe.
Yeah, that is so great. Now, your story really is so inspirational. And I know you're doing the 12 days of Christmas. Mm-hmm. And so, which means you like giving back.
Love you.
Yep. I am really big on making sure that message reaches the youth.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
so hopefully you share that
Yeah,
and get that. I'm definitely want somebody to hear that. And,
for sure.
when I have a big summit I'm going to be doing coming up in the spring that I want to do with the youth.
Mhm.
I definitely want to have you come out because
Absolutely.
they connect so well, and what you did changed lives.
Yeah.
It changed your life.
Yeah.
And y'all heard him say love, right? In the beginning, I was
Oh, yeah,
talking
yeah.
about the foundation. And what I tell you guys, love. He said he found something he
loved.
loved,
Yeah.
right? If you hone in on what you love, you cannot lose, period.
Right.
It's
right.
all in this, it's all energy. That's how you manifest.
Real.
Because manifest is being excited about something.
Yeah.
We kind of get caught up in, oh, I want this, I want that. Is manifesting real? It is. It's really simple, y'all. Let me tell you. How to manifest anything in your life
Mhm.
is get excited.
Yeah.
Because it's energy. So if you're excited about something and you stick with that, if you got 10 things going wrong in your life, but you got one thing to be excited, focus on that one thing. It's going to create more good
Yep.
energy. And those 10 things going to go down to 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 until all of that goes away. So just remember that. And you saw that right there as an example of his life, that he took something that was a struggle and made it an amazing, beautiful story. You got big things coming up. I can feel it.
He's
You got
amazing.
big things.
I appreciate that, man. Real.
2025, y'all, is real.
Yeah.
It is.
If you can't make it in 2025, it's on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the opportunities are out there. This is the time of believing and love.
Yeah.
Like if you, because the world got so much negative energy.
Yeah.
If you are a person that has love in you, the universe, God is gonna push you to the forefront. You're
Yeah.
going up.
Right.
Like literally, just don't stop. Keep going. It's out there. The foundation is laid. So tell me what you got going up and tell us about this 12 days of Christmas.
Okay, real
Yes.
quick, man. I don't know how I didn't know about you. Like you were very well spoken. You're a beautiful lady.
Oh,
Like
thank you.
like real talk, man. You
I
got
just came out of the blue.
yeah. You did something like this, but you got something about you.
I've been here in a different way.
Said okay.
Yeah.
You got something about you that's like it's given. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. We'll talk more, but
She
it's
got
something.
pure soul.
Yeah, it's a aura. You know what I mean? But
Like that.
I'm gonna talk about the 12 days of Christmas. Okay, so the 12 days of Christmas was something I started in 2017. I want to say that's the first time I ever did it, and it was the idea. I always, man, anybody who know me or grew up with me with music or whatever, I always just wanted to do, because my thing is I came from all of this stuff. I was homeless when I was 17, walking around these Cleveland, sleeping in abandoned buildings, and you know, it was crazy. And it's wintertime, you know what I mean? So all of these things that I've been through in my life, instead of, you know, holding a grudge against the world, realize and be humble enough that you ain't the only one. You feel me? Don't take it personal, man. It's just life. It's just life, and it's other people that got even worse than you. And once you realize that and you recognize that and understand that, then you will be like, dang, I'm here for a reason. Like it's all of this stuff for a reason. So once I realized that and got my head on, I'm like, okay, I ain't rich, but I'm gonna do what I can, because I feel like I got a voice and I feel like people follow me. You know what I mean? So while they follow me, I'm gonna make sure they following the right thing. I don't want to lead nobody down no path of destruction, because I've been there before. So that was the first year I did it. It was good, and I knew it was something I wanted to keep doing it, but my money wasn't right. My career, you know, and then on top of that, I had lost my daughter. I had just lost my daughter, you know, so it's a lot. That's why I relate to you on that. It was a lot going on, so I just left it alone for a few years. But this year, at the top of the year, as soon as the ball dropped, I can't wait till the 12 days of Christmas, because I'm bringing it back and I'm gonna do it as big as I possibly can. So I'm excited all year, but I'm anxious. Like, oh my God, this ain't gonna never come, man. So when it finally do come, I'm anxious. I'm nervous, man, because I don't have it all together. I have no clue where half of this stuff gonna come from, where the money gonna come from. I mean, I got some. I can fund some of the stuff, but I want it to be an impact where when people do see it on the internet, it's just not, oh, it's a gimmick. I want them to feel it.
Yes.
And really know, like, I'm doing it to inspire somebody else to do it as well, and to inspire the hopeless that, okay, dang, it is good people are still out in the world that care about people that's going through stuff, that want to help. So if God puts you on my path, I'm going to help you.
Well,
You
guess
feel me?
what? So shout out to Erica Urban. We are Unique TV. This is the studio. This is Garden in the District. She owns
Shout out
this
to you.
place. And she also, if you saw my commercial, she produced my commercial, and she's a producer of my new TV series coming up. When I came last night to set up, I told her about what you were doing, and everything on that table,
Mhm.
there are hats, coats, I'm giving out to you. I want to
Man.
coats, whatever you do.
You know this?
You had,
I ain't know.
nobody knew. Nobody telling you right now.
I know what.
We got.
Coaches, I think tomorrow, actually.
Are you sick?
And guess what? Guess what?
I did not know
Guess
that.
what? Coach tomorrow, right? And I ain't got no coach.
Are you sick? I
But listen, y'all.
I got-
Every single day, all of these days that I've, even up to yesterday, I gave a homeless man, a homeless woman a makeover. I literally, because I'm doing it every day, so by the time I get home, I'm super tired. I edit the video on my own, so all this stuff takes time. So by the time I get done, and I be like, okay, I'm gonna think about the next day, but then I fall asleep, or I'll be too tired. So I wake up and figure it out, literally. You know what I mean? So, yeah, tomorrow I would have woke up and figured it out, but I ain't got to do that today because you.
Man,
You feel me? You know what I mean? Fire. Hey,
so
man,
we
what?
took care of you.
That's
Fats.
amazing.
When it's over, I'm gonna give you a whole big garbage bag full. Well, no fancy bags.
Yeah, whatever.
And you got variety, sizes, pants.
God, this is
Quality
crazy.
So yes, I am so excited.
This is crazy.
Alignment, y'all. That's what I'm talking about.
Wow,
That is so
That's
dope,
so-
man. I love this. I love that. Whew, you had me for a minute though when you talking about your daughter. I had to get over here.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Whatever, get it back together. So what song, what is your project that you're working on for yourself that you want to see? Where do you want to see yourself going forward? You've done a lot of work. You had a
Mhm.
you're doing a charity, you're putting the work in the community, you're editing your own stuff, you got a manager, so you got somebody that believes in you.
Absolutely.
Having a manager is pretty major, somebody that take the time out, but we got to shot him out over there.
Man,
Tell the king.
King. He got so many names, man. I call him Mr. Battle. I don't want to put his gun. But we joke a lot, man, and the relationship is like brothers. Like it ain't even that dynamic. It's that dynamic when it comes to business, but we have so much fun. Like, you know what I mean? It's
That's
so so it's super dope, man. So shout out to It's the King on Instagram.
Okay.
And King, you know what I mean? That's my man, fire, man.
Yeah.
But as far as
supportive, where do you want you and King to go this year?
to the morning back.
Okay.
Nah, real tough, man. I mean, I don't want to get too long-winded. You know, I got so many goals. I don't want to, expose too much because I've learned that once you put your goals out there, people had the opportunity to block your blessings.
Yeah.
So, like a year ago, I would have been like, yeah, you feel me? But, I can say a few things. I know we got a lot of big things coming up. I got a few singles that I want to drop. And I'm really starting to hone my music into like, because I got two probably different categories I want to start talking about. I already talked about the trenches and stuff, but I want to kind of commercialize it just a little bit, you know what I mean? So I can reach a larger audience because I do got stuff to say in my music as well. But at the same time, I want to continue to be an artist. I don't want to, you know what I mean? I want to get the message out to the people that this is going on in Woody Woo, but at the same time, I still have a job to do. I still got to be professional. I still got to be an artist. I got to cater to the women too. You know what I mean? And I feel like I'm too talented to be in a box, So yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And so I have to do this because I'm a teacher, right?
Okay.
Words have power.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So one thing I want to tell you, you don't have to give all your secret sauce out, but I'm gonna tell you, if you told everybody everything you wanted to do today, they couldn't stop you. You can't be stopped. What's for you is gonna be for you.
Right.
As long as you believe it, you're gonna get it. Okay. Then you had said earlier that, I don't really have no money. I'm not rich. You're extremely wealthy.
Okay.
You haven't touched all of the money,
Right.
but you are already a multi-millionaire.
That's good to hear.
You haven't touched it yet, so don't take those words out. Never say you're not rich. Never say you don't have. You do have it. You just haven't touched it yet, right? So it's important. That's one of the things. I don't think you were here when we first started, but I'm asking everybody. I'm giving a challenge: 7 minutes a day. Close your eyes every day for 7 minutes a day and imagine where you want to be.
Right.
So if you're trying to be on a stage, the biggest stage in the world, BET Awards, I don't know, it's bigger stuff than that, but I'm just saying. Picture yourself on that stage. And they like, next up we got Bandana, Bikerboyy, and it's going crazy. You got
Lights.
Cardi B, Glorilla, everybody dancing for they dancing for you, right? They like, hey. I'm talking about it's huge, right? You got lights, you coming out on that stage, and then you able to share your message. Picture yourself doing that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and you did it easy because you were able to go buy whatever you wanted to wear.
Right.
You was able to pay your manager. I gotta throw that out there because I'm
Facts.
just
Facts.
Look at your manager.
No doubt about that. No doubt about that.
But picture yourself 7 minutes a day until it happened. Okay, that's a challenge I want to give you. We're gonna talk about it in some months later and see how that's coming.
All right.
So, Nazzie,
Yes.
I'm gonna get this right, but I'm gonna treat her like the queen she is. Her name is Nazzie, so I'm gonna call her Nazzie. Nazzie, what's up? Look, 2025. Where you going?
So, all right. So I'm starting a podcast in 2025. It's going to be entitled "Hey Sis."
Oh,
Because and y'all think about it. Because every time I see somebody, what's going on? Hey sis, and that's just what it is. So it's definitely gonna be hey sis. I want to collab with Mo, Hush Money, Light Skin Mo. I don't know if y'all familiar. She's the not used to, but she actually managed a couple.
I think I met her at the Legend.
At the Legend. Yeah. So she is really, she's a real good PR. So we had her come in for that part of the show itself, but she did great, making sure everything is organized. You know me, even though somebody hired me to the job, I'm still hands on. Like, girl, you can do this.
You can't help it.
Yeah, but that's coming up. I'm going to bring back the IBC show. Yes,
All right.
annual once a year.
Okay.
Once a year, where it's 20 female artists, and then I really like to cap it at 20 female entrepreneurs, and then we crown 2 females. Like literally real crowns.
I'm hosting that.
You
Hosting that.
want to host that?
I'm gonna host that.
She already host. Y'all heard her.
I'm a co-host now.
Oh, the guys do support. I will say, it's not because I had to explain this to the guys multiple times. It's nothing against the men. You know what I mean? But if y'all love women and if you support the women of the game, then you come because we the foundation for real. We gonna make sure things happen for you. You know what I mean? So, and the guys, I've never had an issue. The men come, they set up stuff and they make sure, not always do give a shout out, but everybody's female. From the photographers, they're the females. The DJs, the females.
Oh, wow.
The person working the door is the female. Everybody, of course, the bartenders,
I love it.
females.
I love it.
So that's just what it is. It's been like that. I haven't done it in almost 3 years. Once we lost Rose, I kind of like, it put a damper on everything, and then we had COVID come too, and it was like, but I'm ready. 2025, I'm ready for it.
That's what's up.
That's
I'm looking
right.
forward to that. I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to that. I have a little gift for you guys. So I have a candle business that
Okay.
makes the most amazing candles in the world.
She does. What you say about the candles, but
My candles make you feel good.
they do.
I love candles.
Her candles are everything.
Yes, they are. They're all natural. So I have 2. And so I wanted to see the vibe that I got from y'all so I can see who gets what. So I'm going to give you prosperity.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
if you could,
I still want to
smell
smell
that. Tell me how you like it. And I'm giving it Nazzie because you had a lot to do. I wish this positive energy.
Yes, I need this.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
You
what
did
I'm
this, didn't you?
Yes, yes,
Oh
yes.
my God.
I know you love
This- hey, this-
so I got this
Can
little
I-
up there.
No.
I can cut
Oh, I'm sorry.
You can say whatever you want. This
Yeah,
is talk
I
about
was just gonna say, this
Oh, it's
is
different.
good as hell. I love this right here.
It's all natural. It's handmade. I make each and every one of them.
I'm gonna be on.
And
I'm
you
just
can rub that and put it on your body. So you can rub
Oh,
that.
ain't no,
Yes.
be no candle there. I'm trying to get it.
But he
It's
told me
fresh.
in Cleveland, he came on one of my shows. I'll throw that out there. And I gave him a positive energy candle. He has never stopped buying my positive energy candle.
Yes.
And he said, you know what? He was like, I don't know what it do. He said, but I rub it on every time. I give it to my girls. And I have me a little night. He said, I put positive energy on it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, best night.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, look, my candles.
Okay.
Well, you can meditate, or you can have a day. Whatever.
You're right. I like it.
When you get done with these candles, for real.
I had to make a restaurant. And everybody was asking about it. They're like, what is that here? I'm like,
Yeah.
but it wasn't, I don't remember which one it was. I think it might have been the love.
That was the love. It was
Yes.
the love.
Oh,
Love. Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah. So yeah, they're all natural. Check me out. Loveyourself111.com.
So that's the name of the brand.
That's
Love
the name
yourself.
of the brand.
Okay.
Also, I have some really good events coming up on January the 11th, 1-1. You
Okay.
don't know my number is 111. January 11th at Hudson Wines. We're having Sex, Love, and Pain. It's going to be music and poetry by the one and only Milan, the artist.
Yes.
Black Swan is going to be there. The Black Swan, they are actually in the audience. They're going to be there. And then, we have our third Milan experience coming up, which is going to be so dope. We were doing 3, and then that third one, we're gonna edit them all, and it'll be in movie theaters. That's a whole nother thing. So check that out. Make sure you're following. We got some really, really great things. We also have a women empowerment event coming up.
Yeah. Big empowerment to the women. Big applause to the women.
And I'm gonna have a men's panel as well. Because let me tell you, we really are about supporting women, but y'all see, I always have a lot of men on my show because I love our Black men.
Yeah.
I think they're an amazing men. Let me tell you, I am never that girl to say it's no good Black men out here. It's a whole lot of them. It's your energy, honey. I say everybody to be like, oh, I can't find a man. Well, then what you doing? It's something that's inside of you. Number one, you already think you can't find one, and then put yourself in a place to find them. There are amazing quality, great, supportive Black men out here. And I just want to, we got to change that narrative.
Yeah.
They're out there because there's a lot of amazing women, and then those connect with those amazing men. That's what's going to take us to the next level. Whoever you connect with, if they're amazing, 2 amazing people going to make a big change in the world. So just get with somebody that's a vibe, and y'all get yourself together and quit having that. It's your thoughts matter. Your thoughts matter. 2025. And I am not, let me make this clear. I am not a New Year girl. I'm not a New Year's resolution. I do this because there's so many people. So I talk about it because so many people function that way. So I try to help you. I don't do New Year's. I do daily.
Right.
I think that if you make a New Year's goal, you're setting yourself up, to just limit yourself. You're limiting yourself.
Right.
So don't limit yourself. Every day, take 1, 2, 3 goals. I say limit to 3 things, right? Because we overwhelm ourselves. I'm a Virgo. I probably got ADHD. I self-diagnose that because I'm always thinking of it. Creative minds, like we're all artistic people.
Yeah.
We never stop.
Yeah.
I had to learn to take a couple things. Now, table those. Write those things out, right?
Yeah.
But table that and just focus on a few goals at a time. And then make that come to life, and then go to the next thing. And it's not about 2025, because I had some things that I said I was going to do in 2022 that didn't come to 2024.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it was much better that it came in 24 than it did then, right? There's so many things. Just focus on it and understand that you have the power. We create our own journey.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
You create your
Agreed.
own journey, right? Good, bad, whatever. But it's up to you to win. And then I gotta shout out all the entrepreneurs that came out. We got Smoking Wheels over here. Tiffany, she has a cigar lounge.
What's her name? I'm sorry.
Her name is Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Yes, she is a boss. She also teaches CPR classes.
Okay.
She teaches CPR classes, and she has Smoking Wheels, which is a mobile cigar lounge. It's gonna take over the city in 2025 and beyond. However, on the 11th, she will be there with her cigars and her whatever else she brings with her energy and her amazing chocolate.
Yes, she's so
and I'm glad I said that to say this, not about the chocolate, about who you align yourself with.
Yeah.
Pay attention to who you're aligning yourself with. My goal, I told myself I was going to move. I said this in like 2023. I said, you know what? I need to align myself with people that are way better than me. I wanted the people that were all the way up here so I can, move myself up. And lo and behold, I got certified through Les Brown and became like the Les Brown. I got certified with him in last March and been able to form a relationship with him and met a lot of people. But I told myself, you got to go to another level.
Yeah.
You've done something, go to the next level. And being able to do that put me in another place to meet somebody, Ariel. She is Dr. Ariel. I'll give a shout out to her. She's a young girl that I met there and we connected. And I mean, this young girl is phenomenal. And we're elevating in different ways. Just put yourself and make goals where you don't want to be the smartest one in the place.
Right.
But even if you meet somebody, and I don't do levels, somebody that's just starting out has just as much power too, right?
Yeah.
But just align yourself with people that really want to see you win, and that's my real point, right?
Right.
Somebody that really, really wants to see you win. People like that. We got Bonnie over here. Bonnie, y'all, this is her coaster.
That's fire.
Love on purpose. So all of her things, she has wine glasses, she has t-shirts, but her whole thing is love on purpose. She promotes love. But what the unique thing about Bonnie, I met her through Milan. You know, Milan artist is my artist, and she has her own wine.
Yes.
Shout out to her for having her own wine, right?
Mhm.
And
Could use a glass.
Bonnie, she kept on buying. I was seeing this girl like posting videos. She coming out big bottles. She ain't about one bottle. She got 10 bottles at one time. She like, this the best one ever. She kept, I'm talking about Milan, it sells out so big when we get a case, gotta get up case. And Bonnie was buying all this wine. I'm like, Milan, I like her energy. Who is this? And then she told me that they were friends, they were at work, and now Bonnie is so supportive. When I say she repost things, people think you gotta.
Oh, that's her right there. Oh, you sounded like she in the building. I didn't see this go. I didn't know she was.
Bonnie can fix her house, she can build a house, she can build a house and everything from the ground up. But what it is, the girls love she take your woman, everything. And you got good energy, right?
Yep.
But Bonnie is, I just had to shout her out because her support is so phenomenal. She support. I bet y'all gonna see her supporting y'all, but she supports. So she started her brand. I am gonna do nothing but support her.
Yeah.
See, her just being in my mind was a customer because I didn't know her yet, and now we partner on business.
Right.
Like we're gonna have some things going on. My daughter has a loft and her own business, and I'm going to be putting Bonnie's products in there.
Yes.
And see, that's how alignment is. That's what I'm saying. We connect with
Yeah.
people. Right. Brianna, she touched. Oh Lord, this is so bad. Y'all know. So one of my grieving issues is my mind. I don't know. Did you experience that?
What?
Like during grief, like going through grief, my memory is. Y'all, I'm still getting it. I'm still getting it back. Like I know something that I'm working on. It's only been 4 months.
Like your mind trying to protect you.
Yeah, like, but anyway, Total Touch. But she does the best massage. She's an esthetician. But she has her own shop on St. Clair, and I say our shop because I was like, this or anything my kids do, it's ours, right? Because I'm supporting them. But she is amazing. So I have my candles going to do a big grand opening, and Bonnie will have her stuff in there. So shout out to Bonnie. And then we have the Black Swan. The Black Swan. She is.
Yeah.
I had never seen her before in person.
Oh, really?
It's my first time seeing her in person.
She's like a legend of course. But girl, look again. So she is phenomenal. She does sensual poetry. So on 111, y'all not busy, y'all come out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can come out, I'll shout y'all out. I think she's wearing, are you wearing clothes?
Yeah.
Okay, she okay. She gonna
The Milan experience I want.
Oh, okay.
Yes, she is.
Her artist, yeah. She's super dope. She'll be there, so shout out to her. So anybody that comes into the studio with Real Talk Reese is in the audience, I always shout you out. I'm about us supporting. That's how we win. We all support each other. I want to win, then I got to see you win. We all win. Right?
Y'all.
I want to make sure everybody is about stuff so that y'all can buy a candle, which are multi-million dollars.
Right.
Come back to that. I'm doing a book every show. I'm gonna give you a new book, and this book this week is Health and Vitality by Dr. Joseph Murphy, and it's the power of your subconscious mind, y'all. This is so dope. Like read. Take 10 pages a day. 2 pages. I don't care if you read one. Just start getting into it. We got to get back to reading. But this is a great book, and it's about health and vitality, but it's about your mind. And it's maximizing your potential through the power of your subconscious mind. So that's the book that I want you guys to tap into.
Where can we find it?
I got it on Amazon. I just typed it in. When I was at the Les Brown camp, somebody brought this book up like 3 times, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna pull it up. And this is so I've already read it twice, but it's dope. It really just helps you. A lot of these books, y'all, because I have 3 books. There's so many authors that have things. It's really just reiterating what you already know.
Yeah.
But sometimes it'll be that one gem. That's why I say read it. I can go through a whole book, and it'll be like 2 pages that I keep going back to. Because it's that one gem that connects with your mind and goes, that's what I needed to hear.
Right,
That
right.
motivates you, right? Takes you to the next level.
Right.
Just remember that everybody and everything in life is possible. You can win, do your thing. Y'all follow UGD. We got James over there. I know he's in the back. He's the producer of my show. They're doing some really, really major things. Just check us out and look for Real Talk with Reese. We gonna be everywhere, baby. I gotta give a shout out to Ascension Integrative. That is a Black-owned 3 powerful women that are that can get you money. And it's about teaching you about the private side, but they also are they have a lot of. I'm not going to go into all of that, but I can tell you this: if you tap in with them, and I'll share that with y'all, because I'm trying to help a lot of the entertainers, because we spend so much of our own money.
Yes.
And help you with funding. And that was one of the things that just got put into my lap. And one of the 3 owners is me. Okay. So, and I was just good for that. But I'm gonna have a whole show about that, and they actually did the show a couple of weeks ago. If y'all know it. But I want to tell y'all to have an amazing week. I got so much to do. What are we doing today? Oh, shout out to Davey.
Yes.
We have his album release today at Indigo Lux. I'm gonna go stop on Poppy in there at 7. That's gonna be a vibe. Tremont Cigars, they're having that holiday party tonight. I'm popping there tonight.
Okay.
And shout out to DJ Jack C, who's DJing the party tonight. And then so he's had a tough little time.
So that working.
Yeah, he's back working. So yeah, keep sending him love. Definitely doesn't. That's no joke.
Yeah.
Losing 2 of your sons is no joke. But I'm excited. I really appreciate you coming on, and it was a great show. I mean, I really love the energy. To have both of y'all here with me was amazing. Check every Saturday at noon. Check me out. I'll be here. And then y'all go tell them how to follow you. Where you at?
Oh, me? I'm Bandana Bikerboyy on Instagram and on Facebook. That's BANDANA BIKERBO 2 Ys. Bandana Bikerboyy, just like the spell. Oh, appreciate y'all. Man, my Instagram going crazy. I'm trying to respond, but I love y'all, man. Cleveland, y'all already know my message, man. I've been consistent since I was little. You feel me? I'm a humble dude, but at the same time, I'm from where everybody from. I'm from East Cleveland, you know what I mean? My mama been on St. Clair, 150th St. Clair, Collinwood area for 20 years, almost 21 years. So, I know the struggle, you feel me? But I know it's better than that, So I always had the same message coming up to my young guys, all my young guys that I know, they know what's going on. You feel me? I love y'all. Y'all stay motivated and keep going.
Yeah. Shout out to East Cleveland. Yeah, I'm saying some East Cleveland.
But
EC too?
okay.
Oh, wow. So I'm not from EC. I'm actually from the Nasty Natty. I'm from Cincinnati.
Okay.
My baby daddy,
Okay.
my baby daddy brought me to Cleveland, and he's from East Cleveland.
Okay.
And we still cool. We still cool. And then
Okay.
to find
Nazzie Nay. You can find me at NAZZIE_NAE. That's on all social media platforms. Also follow the Independent Boss Chicks. It's spelled just how it's pronounced. Independent Boss Chicks on all social media as well.
Fire.
That's what's up.
Fire.
And y'all definitely tap into UG Digital podcasting and radio. There's so many things. James, he's doing his one.
I'm so proud of him.
James doing good. Yes, I love him.
Shout out to
I went from
James.
buzzworthy to doing this, and he has so many phenomenal things. We're gonna be at the Essence Awards this year.
Yes.
I said Essence Awards. No,
Essence.
Festival
Festival.
in New Orleans. So that's just one of the great things. I can't even tell you he has so much going on. I know he'll be and he interviewed Kim Whitley, and she'll be
Yeah.
here next Saturday. He had Coco Brown.
Mm.
He had a lot of people, but
So
yeah,
yeah, he hasn't stopped. One thing about James, he has not stopped.
yeah.
He's been consistent. Let me tell y'all, not that when that man quit our job. I'm serious. I was still figuring out my purpose, but
Yeah.
he quit our job. Okay. Yes. And
At the hospital.
they all
making
talking
money.
about it. He's a good one too. And they all talking about James. And I was just like, well, where'd he go? They like he went to go do some kind of magazine or something. He crazy. But then at the time I was doing, the Ohio hip hop, I was doing all that. And I was participating in those things. And I see him, I'm like, James, what you doing? And he had all this crew and I'm like, oh, because I'm still there, I'm telling them what you're doing.
That's right. He got your back, James.
Right.
Your back.
Yes.
And that's another person that alignment, right? Me and James were on another radio station together.
Yes.
And then we ended up doing our collabing and doing some, our buzzworthy and doing some great things together. And now we're on, he created his own radio
Yes.
station. That's major. His own
Yes.
radio station, TV station, broadcasting, PR team. And then I roll with James. And so he's great, and that's how we do it.
Yes.
Right?
Told me what he's doing.
He is. He's passionate about it. Now you better than you if you're not passionate about what you do.
Yeah.
I am not playing around because I'm passionate about it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
All right. So look, we got to go vibe out. I'm a little hungry. And so I'm gonna go get something to eat.
Yeah.
What you got? Did you already give out your 12 days before you came or after?
Well, each day. So it's each day he do something different.
Yes.
So you did it today.
So
Yeah.
today we
No,
did-
I haven't did it. Well, yeah, I went to the church on Eddie Road and
Yeah.
we did the toy giveaway.
Which way we-
Okay.
But I also got one more thing I'm gonna do today, which is school supply giveaway. Yesterday I made over 2 homeless people. I got them off the street and got their hair cut, got their hair done, got their hair done. Like it's on Instagram right now. Like it's
Fire.
they were so it's crazy. They were so relieved, man. The old dude looked at like a young dude. Now, God,
And make you
Man, I'm gonna share
yeah,
that.
you know
I'm
what I
gonna
mean?
share that. I'm gonna go. You posted it.
Yes, it's on there
I'm
right
gonna
now.
make sure everybody sees that. Because it's your hair and how you look, man.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say. So you did that for them. That'll continuously make them to care more for themselves.
Yeah.
See, they still got it. That they still.
Yes, that's the
Yeah.
whole point of it. Yes.
Yeah, when you look good, you feel
Yes.
Yeah,
it
and
might
then
be
you
like
want to keep looking good, so you gonna take the steps to
To do
look
it.
like this
Yeah,
again.
absolutely.
You know what I mean? So it's just inspiring hope. You know what I mean?
Now he's inspiring some of the other people out here that where he's doing some barbers and hairdressers that can give back and link up with him so he can get
sure.
more people
Yeah.
out here on the street. So
Right.
tap into Bandana Bikerboyy and help him give back. Okay,
Yes.
y'all.
Appreciate
And
it.
we can ready to go over there and give you some coats
Oh yeah,
and some
oh yeah,
hats for
oh yeah.
tomorrow. He gonna let you know, and if y'all want to donate to him
Yeah.
or his team, Mr. Battle or the King, because I'm gonna keep throwing him out there. Y'all tap in and help them. They're doing phenomenal things out here, and I can't wait to host your event and get a size.
Thank you. Yeah.
I need a size.
Don't
Our
forget.
food truck is coming, y'all. Food truck is coming.
The toss up salad.
Oh, you already said the toss up. Yeah. That's right.
Wow, you gotta get him a song. You tomatoes.
Yeah.
Salsa.
Yeah. That's the logo. You know I make logos too. I do tattoos, yeah. And I paint. I do acrylic.
I need to see your work because I want a tattoo today. Like that's how. Like I want to get a tattoo as part of my healing. I don't know what masterpiece I want, but I want. This is my son, by the way.
Yeah.
He's so
Oh,
handsome.
you see-
That's my son. He's so handsome.
Oh,
A lot of
man.
people know him because he did security for
Yeah, I
the
know him.
Browns.
He
He
definitely
did it for LeBron. Like it's crazy.
I'm sorry.
But,
Man.
Right now, I just want to get like his name and some wings, but then I want to get something that represents him. I want to take my time with what that is. But I feel like before the new year, I'm having a tough time. I think that's what came in my spirit. I didn't tell myself, the spirit told me, like, get a tattoo that I can look at.
Okay, yeah.
Right now, I want to take that into the new year with some new energy.
Yeah.
So,
But that's what he did. So one of his charity days, he did. He
I'm
did tattoos.
Oh, okay.
That's
So
right there.
One of his days for the 12 days of Christmas.
You did spring
He
tattoos?
did.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, I did 3 tattoos.
But,
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah, he
but
did.
That
I'll
was
get
one of the things, yo.
Yeah.
And I need a cover up.
Man, I
She
just all
she divorced and she ready.
Listen,
I divorced not ready.
Black Swan is ready and she want to cover up some stuff.
I want to cover it up.
He said, I'm ready.
She ready.
We already.
I promised her a good relationship for 2025. So
Get it.
anybody want to let me know?
I'ma
Ina
get it.
Cole
That's a lot of work.
in Cincinnati. That's our newest artist, Ina Cole. She is doing reality shows and she works with a lot of big people. She got a dating show coming out. So I got Milan and Nazzie on there.
Ooh.
Oh God, Milan don't got time. I'm talking about. We ain't got time. We get ready to go to LA. We got too much to do. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, Milan.
Yeah,
I'm off the market right now.
yeah.
Anyway, peace and love, y'all. Y'all have an amazing rest of the day. We about to go have fun.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks. We out.
Great show. Great show. It was a great show.
Appreciate it, man.
Yes.
Thank you for having me. And I knew we was gonna end up being on here together. I just knew it. It's fire. Cause she went out before me and her interview was at 12.